So let's go ahead and dive right into my profile. So we're still here in settings and we're going to click on my profile. Now on this page, there's going to be some different areas and some different things that we're going to do. So we're going to get through it here fairly quickly. So the first area is going to be the profile image. Now you're going to want to make sure that it is set up by 512 by 512. And we will have a Canva link actually in the show notes here for you. But you want to make sure that it's a square, 512 by 512, and it has to be no bigger than 2.5 megabytes. So you may need to do some type of adjustments with it. So we're going to head down below. This is going to be your first name, last name, email, and phone number. Now, these are going to be public, so we want to make sure that we put our work information in here. And then you're going to come down here and you're going to grab your calendar. If you don't see a calendar here, we can come back and do it later, but there should be a calendar here, and you're going to go ahead and grab that calendar. And then we want to make sure that we grab our platform language. So down here, we're going to enable our signature, and you can go ahead and create your signature right down here at the bottom. And then we want to make sure that we update the profile. Now here in the top right-hand corner, here's where you change the password. You need to enter your current password and your new password, and then make sure that we click on update password. And then here's where we can sign out of everything. So if you're signed into a bunch of different areas and locations, you can sign out of those all at once. And then if you want to set up two-factor authentication, you can do that as well. If you know what it is, you know how to do it. If you don't know how to use it, then don't worry about it. As we scroll down, we're moving here to email two-way. Now our system will sync with your Gmail or your Outlook. Those are the only two workspaces that we sync with right now. If you send an email in Gmail, it will sync over into the system and vice versa. This is very valuable when you have a lot of people working and you want all of your information in one location. You're going to see how valuable that comes as we're moving forward. So you're just going to click that and click connect, follow the prompts, make sure you check to allow everything, and that's it. You're done and set up. Now we'll scroll down here to calendar settings. And you'll go ahead and click add, and you can see we have some different areas we can do. We have Google, we have Outlook, we have iCloud, and Calendly. Now, a couple of things. When it comes to iCloud, there are some issues that are going to pop up. I've seen some bugs because of Apple and the way that they handle things. It doesn't work smoothly. So I highly, highly recommend you connect with either a Google Calendar or an Outlook calendar. And we actually recommend that you have the Workspace or the Teams platform so that you get the email account and all the services that go with it. If you already have those, go ahead and connect it. If you need help, reach out to us. We'll be happy to walk you through how to actually do that. Now, as far as Calendly, if you're using Calendly right now and you like it and you want to keep it, by all means, continue to do that. But just know that our system has a Calendly-like feature actually set up in it as well. And so we can recreate those and you can actually save the money from Calendly. Now down here is where we're going to set up our video conference. We can do Google Meeting, Zoom, and then also Microsoft Teams. Go ahead and go through the process to connect those. And then when you're done, go ahead and X out. Now, as we move down here, we have private mode for synced events. So if you want to sync over your events and you share your calendar with a bunch of different people, you can actually hide your event details. And then, of course, we want to grab our time zone that is appropriate for where we do it. And this is going to go through all the different apps in your appointment and your email. So we just want to make sure that it reflects just you. And then we want to make sure that we click save. Now, as we scroll down, we're going to come in here to schedules. And what we're going to do is set up our work schedule. Now, you can create different calendars or different schedules if you like. Over here on this side over here, you can do that. But right now, we're just working on the work calendar as it is. Now, if you have multiple calendars like I do, I have a lot of different calendars. So we're going to head right over here to schedules now. And right now, we're working on the work hours schedule, but you can also create additional calendar or schedules as well if you like. And so what you do is you're going to grab the different calendars. Now, you may have different calendars, just like Calendly. You can have multiple calendars to do different things, and they can actually sync right over into your main calendar. They're kind of like a booking calendar, I guess you could say, for different products or services that are doing it. But as you're getting started, you're probably going to have one calendar, so we're going to select that. Again, we're going to grab the time zone that we are in. And so we want to grab Los Angeles. I'm here in Sacramento. And now we're going to add our weekly work hours. Now, what's great is I can come in here and I can grab the times that I want. and I can select this button right here, and then I can copy these all the way down to the other days and just apply that. Or if I take a lunch break, I can actually change this to go from 1 to 5 and move this up to 11 a.m. And now I've added a lunch break. So you have some control over being able to set up your weekly work calendar. And then over here, you can add very specific days and times. If there's a specific day that you're going to work moving forward, you can do that as well. Once you're done, go ahead and click Update Availability. And then we are all done with this page. Go ahead and mark the course complete, and we'll see you over at the next one.